morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, April Fool's Day. April 1st. No fooling. We're going to get a pretty serious forecast from Lydia here in just a moment. I want to get to that right away. But first, we want to remind you, of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning, so you can get your morning forecast and your morning news headlines. Stays on your feed throughout the day, though, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or, as always, listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
A very busy morning. We also have breaking news to tell you about a massive grain elevator fire in northern Minnesota. But first, we're going to start with weather because there's a lot going on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got two different rounds moving in. I like to call it a 1-2 punch. We have one round today, tonight, lasting through tomorrow night, and the next round building its way in Friday night into Saturday, both of which can, of course, dump a lot of heavy wet snow because they're Colorado lows and lead to impacts for Easter weekend. I've had tons of questions if I'm driving here on this day, and we just have to watch it as we go throughout today, tonight, and then again with the second round Friday into Saturday. So your scattered snow showers are crawling across South Dakota right now, crossing over the North Dakota-South Dakota line. Maybe a few initial flurries at the moment in places like Ellendale. We'll see scattered snow showers throughout the afternoon into the evening hours. Not everyone will see snow today. You won't see like a steady snow, meaning that once it starts snowing, it won't stop. I think we just have these scattered showery activity for today. Temps make it into the 30s, which means it's cold enough to snow, but warm enough for a little melting on impact. So roads might just get a little wet today. I would expect conditions to deteriorate as we go through the evening into the overnight. Temperatures fall into the 20s. Snow becomes a little more widespread and a little heavier. Snow intensifies, and therefore it's going to start to stick. So we'll wake up with areas of snow onto your Thursday. Heaviest of this snow is actually later Thursday night. So I don't want you to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, they said it was going to be X inches of snow. Where is it? The heaviest of the snow is later Thursday. Temperatures drop a little bit more. Wind becomes more northerly with the colder air. That combination can give us the forcing to pile up some pretty wet and heavy snow later Thursday. So worst of the travel, probably Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening with round number 1 in particular. Not a ton of wind with either round. I'm looking 10 to 25 miles an hour, maybe a gust to 30. And because it's a heavier, wetter snow, it doesn't blow around all that easily. Nonetheless, any bit of a breeze meeting falling snow will reduce your visibility. I just don't think like full-on whiteout blizzard conditions. These are just dumps of heavy wet snow. Let's see, what else? Overnight Thursday into Friday, this first round begins to taper off. I would expect a pretty good swath of about 4 to 7 inches. In general, I think a lot of us are about a 3 to 5, but there will be areas within that swath of 4 to 7, even isolated a little bit higher. Right now, my target area for the higher end of that 4 to 7 range, call it 6 to 8, is Lakes Country. So places like Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, Wadena. I think you have the best chance at getting the really heavy snow later Thursday night. This will, of course, lead to travel impacts as we wake up on Friday, even if the snow is now done falling from the sky. Brief little break on Friday morning before round 2 works its way in. Right now, we don't have a snowfall forecast for round 2, although it has kind of backed its way out across North Dakota, meaning I think a lot of North Dakota sees heavy and wet snow Friday into Saturday. We don't have headlines for that round yet either. Round 1 has a winter weather advisory. Up north, you're not included in the winter weather advisory, but that doesn't mean you're snow free, just by the way. I would expect either a winter weather advisory or a winter storm warning for the Saturday round to eventually be issued. It's kind of hard when there's so much going on because it can get really confusing. And so we want to keep messaging clear. So right now there's no headlines for that Saturday one, but I would expect something to come up as we go into Easter weekend. Snow will taper off throughout Saturday from the west to the east. Saturday evening for a lot of us further off to the east, including the valley and the Minnesota side. Wind on Saturday, 15 to 25 out of the north. So a little bit more of a breeze to deal with, but again, not crazy windy. Not like we're having snow and gusting to 60 miles an hour. Not that type of situation, because we've already done that this winter. Let's see. Then Easter Sunday, this is all gone. Easter itself looks quieter, partly cloudy. So I think we do a little bit of melting with temperatures into the 30s, some good April sunshine. It's just chilly for your Easter dresses and your Easter egg hunts on Sunday. I wish it was warmer. Okay. 2 rounds, lots to keep track of, lots of moving parts. Snow will start today, but the worst of it actually comes later Thursday with round 1. I think that's an important note for anybody traveling or thinking about travel into Easter weekend. Okay, that's all.
All right.
Just that, nothing else.
Lydia is keeping busy.
Trying.
All right, well, we're also tracking breaking news for you this morning. Right now, firefighters are battling a massive elevator fire in Warren, Minnesota. We've been getting a lot of pictures and videos in from our WDAY viewers. Of course, huge flames, a lot of smoke. If you were watching First News this morning, you did see some of that during our cut-ins as well here on GMA. Warren's about 30 miles northeast of Grand Forks. Our WDAY news crew says you could actually see smoke from up to 20 miles away.
Wow.
This is what we know right now. It is a CHS elevator. It's just south of town. Highway 75 is shut down through town right now. We've also learned that school is 2 hours late. Right now, there are no reports that anyone was hurt. Stick with the news leader, of course, for updates on this breaking story.
Friends and family are grieving the loss of a father and young son in rural Becker County. The two were found dead in a home near Detroit Lakes after a welfare check on Monday. The Becker County Sheriff's Office has ruled the deaths of 45-year-old Gene Bartness and his 3-year-old son Colton as a murder-suicide. A few dozen people gathered to pay their respects yesterday and show support to the family. To remember Colton, friends and family were encouraged to wear Spider-Man clothes, which was his favorite superhero.
Very sad story.
Yeah.
Your electricity bill could be going up. Xcel Energy customers in North Dakota will see their rates go up starting today. Overall rates will go up about 10%. Residential rates will go up 12.9%. More raises could be coming in the future.
Also today, the last day that you can apply for that North Dakota primary residence tax credit. If you are a homeowner, you qualify. It'll save you $1,600. You can apply online at tax.nd.gov.
This morning, a little bit of Iceland is coming to downtown Fargo. Solos officially opened its doors at 7 this morning. It's an Icelandic-inspired breakfast and lunch spot on First Avenue North. They're going to be open from 7 to 2, Tuesday through Saturday.
Sounds like a cool place to go check out. All right, national headline this morning. President Trump will address the nation tonight in prime time about the war in Iran. The president now says the U.S. plans to leave Iran within 2 or 3 weeks. Iran's president is also suggesting the war may end soon, but is calling for security guarantees as part of any deal. You can watch the president's address live tonight at 8 o'clock on WDAY.
Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, the NFL draft is now less than a month away, and there's a lot of buzz for former MSU Moorhead quarterback Jack Strand. He's going to join the show to chat about the real chance he has at the next level. Plus, Final Four weekend is almost here, and there's a strong Fargo connection with the Michigan team, thanks to Bison all-time great Casey Morlock. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and streaming on Inforum.com.
Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight.
And we're back with First News tomorrow morning. We'll have live road reports from Ryan Longnecker tracking this spring snowstorm for you. So join us tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.